戦闘開始。
Today we're going to be taking a look at the Tallinn, Tier 8 Russian cruiser. It's the alternate line. This one's for you, Rogue. Here's the equipment I'm currently using, my setup. And here is my captain skills. I know it's the legendary commander, but the most important skill in my opinion here is that ACPS, which you can get regularly on any captain. Now why I say ACPS is important is because I'm mostly firing AP at everything. Everything's getting AP. And the reason for that is the higher alpha strike capability that this ship delivers. Now I know that it has a 6% fire chance just like the Chappie, but I would shy away from using HE just because of the longer reload, that 13-second reload. Whereas the Chappie has 6 seconds, you know, you're not going to set as many fires as the Chappie. So that's why I've been going with AP for everything. The two times that I use HE in this ship is when I'm too close to a destroyer and my AP is going to overpenetrate, or firing at maximum range at a battleship. You're just going to get a bunch of bounces, so you might as well load the HE. Now another difference between the other line, the primary line, the Chappie line, is the survivability. So this ship can take a little bit more of a hit. It's still a cruiser, don't get it broadside up to battleships, but you have more health and a little more survivability in general. Another difference between the Chappie and the Tallinn is its torpedo armament. So the Chappie has 4.5 kilometer range, where that's more of a, oh, you know, I'm getting rushed by a destroyer, let me just send some torps. Whereas the Tallinn has a 6 kilometer range, which is a little more usable. You know, it's still for emergency only, but that range gives you a little more room to play. Also, note that the Solana thought the smoke made him invulnerable. It does not. Now, the role of a cruiser is to be a support ship, right? Not an honor seeker or anything like that. You don't want to rush the enemy and, you know, get everybody firing at you. You want to support your teammates, right? That means helping your DD engage the enemy DD so he could win that fight, or targeting cruisers to protect your DD. Notice right now, I'm not pushing up in front of the island. This island is protecting me from A, torpedoes, and B, that North Carolina from blasting me. If the map dictates it, you want to use island cover as much as possible to keep people from shooting at you. So essentially what I did is isolated this Atlanta here with only him being able to fire me, but the rest of the team can't. Yeah, these 180s slap cruisers, especially light cruisers like that Atlanta. Now for DDs, again, I mentioned HE and AP, knowing when to use AP. So as you see, I'm looking at him, I fire the AP at him, and it chunks him. See, I got a bunch of full pens for 700, but if he was closer, I was going to get a bunch of over pens. So you have to know the distance of when your AP is actually effective versus the HE going to be more effective. Pop. Now when firing at battleships can be a little trickier with your AP, but you can see I still get a bunch of full pens, some semi pens, and some bounces. But this is a North Carolina, which isn't as armored as say like a Bismarck or something like that. So you got to know your targets, and that's kind of part of the game. And you got to aim at the right spots. I've also been waiting for him to fire at me and then immediately cutting to the left to try to turn under his shots, all right? Make his shots hit my superstructure so I don't take that devastating damage. All right, let's cut ahead because I'm just trying to get in range at this point. Now here you can see I'm firing the AP at the Kansas, and it was atrocious. This is pretty much almost max range. I got a bunch of semi-pens and bounces. And you can see as the damage starts to build up as I slowly get closer and closer. And that's the battle. So, my opinions of the ship, it's not a bad ship. Personally, I would rather have the Chappie just because of the fire capabilities. The AP is not bad on the Chappie either for shooting at destroyers at any range. But I would prefer the Chappie, but that doesn't mean this is a bad ship. I like it. I've only got like 27 battles and I think I'm at a 70% win rate with it. It's not a bad ship. But that's going to go ahead and do it for this review of the Tallinn. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you guys are having a good one. But until next time.